What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to talk about fishing goals. And with the new year here, New Year's resolutions always a topic. And guys, we're going to talk about goals that pertain to fishing. And maybe it will inspire you as an individual to have certain goals. It could be learn a new technique, go catch a certain size fish, go learn a new body of water or a type of water. And then and for me, it's going to be kind of even in the business realm. So I have for me personal fishing goals, my coach goals, as I'm a coach of a high school fishing team, and then my business side, okay? So hope, like I said, this will inspire you to have fishing goals for the upcoming year as well. Guys, really quick, I have my podcast, Real Life in Fishing. I'm back to getting a podcast out on it. There's a YouTube channel for it. It's on the major podcasting platforms like Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music as well. So if you're interested in listening to a podcast and getting kind of more content, getting to know me a little bit more, check it out, Real Life in Fishing. Okay, guys, now on goals. What kind of got me thinking about this, I always do goals each year, but I've heard, on Mercer's podcast, him asking the elite guys or the rookies, what's your goal? What's your goal? Is it this or this, And they all have different answers. And so each one of us is going to have different goals and what the goals mean. So, for example, 2023, which is about to end when I'm filming this, my goals, just kind of three of them, was get better with the spinning rod. And I had specifically hover rig and drop shot. Well, the drop shot kind of didn't happen. I just didn't throw it as much, but the hover rig I got better with. And then I'm now catching fish with the Demiki rig and doing other little things with that. But I wanted to get better with the spinning rod. The next one was I wanted to kind of start my guide business, do on the water lessons, electronic lessons, and that's done pretty well. I had some months done good, it has a timely deal. But I wanted to get into guiding. I always kind of did, and I got all that started and ready for that to hopefully, I'm going to talk about 2024. And then my last kind of goal for 2023 was go catch another double-digit bass. And I did. Went down to OHIV, caught a double-digit bass. And so that was like three right there. Now for 2024, I'm going to break this up into my personal fishing, as I said, high school coach, and then the business side. So let's kind of start off with the personal fishing. And it kind of goes to my business in a way, okay? The first one, sorry guys, I feel like I'm about to burp. The first one is continue to get better with that spinning rod. Now I'm up here in Hot Springs area fishing these lakes with cleaner water and where a spinning rod is more of a factor. And I want to continue to get better with that spinning rod. Spinning rod, guys, something I grew up fishing, throwing a lot of shaky heads, because when I was doing the junior tournaments, if you caught fish, if you caught 3 to 5 fish, you were going to be in the money. But then, as I got older, I was like, hey, you didn't catch big fish, and I just kind of got done with it. No, but it can catch big fish now, as we know. And so I want to get better with the spinning rod. Continue that. Next kind of personal goal. Now, this one goes to my business in a way, but it is be on Ouachita and Hamilton as much as I can. There's a lot of lakes around me where I'm at. Ouachita is one that's so big. You cannot learn the whole lake almost. You got to pick sections out. So I got to figure out what sections I want to pick out and learn. There are sections that I've never even really fished before, and I think I can figure it out. Then there's sections I grew up fishing that I want to go back and grow on it, right? And then Hamilton has always been a love-hate relationship, and I want to figure Hamilton out to the key. I want to. So that's kind of like a personal, but then my business as well, because then eventually I would like to guide on those lakes. But right now I'm just going to do on the water lessons and electronic trips, because I know I'm not efficient, ready to take somebody out there to guide. Now I know I catch fish out there and stuff, but I'm not ready for the whole guiding experience there yet. Now the third goal, and this one is very personal goal for me, very personal. And this one's hard because it kind of can be my business and it takes time. But it is to catch a double-digit bass in Arkansas. And, for example, you can, catch one at Hamilton. There was a few caught this last year. Ouachita, there's been some caught there. But that's hard, guys. It is. Timely as well. But there's other smaller lakes in Arkansas. But then again, guys, there are really good anglers that never catch a double-digit bass. I know we watch Ben Milliken. He's down there in Texas, and he catches big fish everywhere. I know, not just Texas. But, guys, what he is doing at times is like 0.5% of an angler's might ever get to experience. It's incredible, and he's really good at it. But he puts a lot of time in and whatever. I'm not going to get to that. Guys, I don't fish. I've caught 2 double digits, both in Texas, both the last 2 years, and I want to catch one in Arkansas. I want to. But with that, like I said, it's hard, timely, and it kind of can get in the way of my other stuff. Someone mentioned to me about doing a big bass chasing series. If I can goes my business side, maybe a sponsor side for that or something to where I go make videos chasing big bass, I will. But it's just it's just a lot of time and stuff and efforts and but I like to catch a double digit bass in Arkansas. Like, that's one of my goals. And I know I live just by Millwood. I mean, guys, it's not easy to catch one there anymore as it used to be. A lot of people just think you go down there and catch it. Guys, I fished it for 5-6 years and I caught plenty of 7-pound bass. Never caught one over 8. Plenty, okay, guys? I'm talking plenty, okay? And some guys go down there and catch a 10, whatever, but I'm just being real with y'all. It's not as easy as it looks. So that's my personal. Now, I want to go to my high school coaching one next, because I'm still the high school fishing coach of Nashville, and I'm going to try to expand in the high school fishing a little more. That's one of my goals, is I want to be more of a stakeholder in the high school fishing, help it grow. Now, there's a lot of time to it, and then there's a lot of effort. And then with this all, too, guys, I'm about to have another kid. I got a 2-year-old right now, or he's about to be 2. So, I mean, there's a lot of, it's just my life's real busy. But with the high school fishing team, not just growing kind of in the sport, helping it grow, but I want our team to win the Commissioner Cup, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commissioner Cup. I think that's the biggest high school tournament in the state. There's not like a state-affiliated championship. This one to me is. And I was the captain of a team that won it 2020. And I don't say I got to be the captain to win it this year. I want one of our kids' teams to win it, okay? Last year we had 3 teams in it. No, last year we had 2 teams in it, right? I just went blank. Time out. Last year we had 2 teams in it. I got the picture over there of us at the Commissioner Cup, okay? So we had 2 teams in it last year. Hope this year we have 3 or 4 teams and one of us win it. That's it. Okay, I think it's at Lake Hamilton this year. So with me being 30 minutes from Hamilton, once again, back to I've got to figure Hamilton out. But I want our team to win it. Also with it, guys, always love, this is something that's kind of generic. I always want to put kids on fish, have them catch PBs especially. And then, like I said earlier, kind of get into the high school fishing scene more. But do it, to where it fits my schedule and I just don't get ran by it, right? Now, the business side, this one's interesting. Because the business side, this one, I don't know where my business is going to go. I'm my own business. I do this for a living. I edit, I guide, I make content, and then I work for Deep Dive app. So my business side, I like my sponsorship to grow, but I don't want to get too many, and I want to get it to where it's right. Now, right now, as you guys know, it's the hardest time ever to get sponsorships, and that's all, true with the economy, whatever. My issue is I don't know many people in the fishing business. I don't. I'm new to this. And then again, I don't just want to go get with a company, get with one. I have sponsors right now, and I have typical kind of little things I do, and I'm happy to be a part of them all. But I don't just want to get with someone to get with somebody. And next there's a couple things and with it. And I'm going to be going to the Classic and the Red Crest this year, first time ever. Guys, so I'm hoping to be meeting people there, but I want to get with the right companies. Got a couple in the works, and some are local companies, guys. I want to help, local companies go with what I know with social media, with what I know with editing. I want to be able to grow there, okay? And guys, like I said, it could be local, and it don't just got to be like baiting this, guys. I'm thinking of even like other companies, like I said, they can sponsor a video series, or I can help them do social media stuff on their side. Just a couple things there. And then one with the business is, of course, continue to grow my guiding and on the water lesson business. Okay, the guiding, I've not had many guide trips, surprisingly. I've had more people call me and ask me to take them on Ouachita, though, like to guide. I'm like, hey, dude, no, I'm not ready. So me moving to Hot Springs is going to help that part. And I've had a lot of people request Millwood at times. And then, down there where I'm at, like everybody wanted me to come to Hot Springs. So now I'm here. We'll see where that goes. My electronic lessons have been a big hit. I've done both live scope teaching only lessons, I've done on the water offshore fishing lessons without live scope. I've done the setting your stuff up and teaching you how to use it. Done so many different there, and that one's good. I like it to continue to grow. I love hanging out with people, teaching people, getting to know you guys. I've got some great relationships with former clients right now, okay? I just had one text me a question a minute ago, and that's one thing I do with my clients is after you pay me money and I come and work and do everything, you ever have a question, give me a text or call. I'm going to give you a straight up answer, okay? And so that part's been fun to me. And then the next thing with my business, guys, and this one, like I said, we don't know where it's going to go. Guys, I don't know where this fishing thing's going to go. I'm going to tell you the truth. Don't know, which is kind of exciting at times and nerve-wracking at times. But I like to kind of open up potentially editing for potential pros or other anglers. Now, with that, the social media is blowing up right now, as you guys might be following and watching. You're seeing more guys get on YouTube, more guys doing TikTok, Instagram, and they gotta pay, like a lot of them gotta pay somebody. They can't do it. Pros don't have enough time. They don't know how to edit. They don't want to mess with the computer, and so they have to pay people. And I've heard how much they've paid some people at times, and I laugh because I see their product, and I'm just like, you got to be kidding me, right? And so, I edit for Fish the Moment, Declassified, my channel, and those are the three, my core. But if there's one or two I can kind of pick up, and I don't want it to be full time. Like, guys, I don't want to travel everywhere and have the cameras. Like, I like to go in their boat for a day or two, get stuff together, and if they want me to come travel, then yeah, I can. There might be a time I can come down there here and there, but I don't want to do it full time. Like, I have what I do right now, but I have skills with the editing. I think I can help somebody. So I just know that's just an idea. I don't know. I'm just saying ideas, guys. So with that in mind, what are your guys' fishing goals? Is it learning a new lake? Like for me, I'm treating Ouachita, Hamilton as new bodies of water. I want to figure them out. Now there's other lakes around me, but I want to figure those out. For you, it could be a different type of water. It could be a river system. It could be this. It could be a section of the lake. I did that for a while, guys, talking about goals in the past. When I was fishing Ouachita a lot, there was one end of the lake, the Blakeleys. If you watch one of my videos, I talk about it. The Blakely area of the lake was my area, okay? But then my last year down here, before I moved to Nashville, was I fished a whole different section. And I did that on purpose. I was like, I'm not going to go to the Blakeleys. I'm going to go learn a new section this winter. And I just fished it and fished it and fished it. We found fish in areas. I didn't find fish in areas. I learned two little spots though through that have them, okay? So anyway, it could be a section of the lake. It could be a bait technique. Last year, guys, in the winter, I wanted to get on the Shad Rap, the old Rapala Shad Rap. I hear about it, but whatever. I mean, I caught a couple fish with it, but guys, I ended up hating the thing. I don't know how they throw that on a spinning rod. I don't, light line. I know it catches fish in cold water. That was one thing last year. I was like, I'm going to get this down, and I didn't. It was true stuff. And one of you guys might be watching and be like, dude, Jim, you got to be kidding me. Always too. Like last year, I wanted to learn a new technique. I always try to say new techniques, and for me, this last year, 2023, that big spoon was the new technique, okay? It was all straight live scope, okay? I didn't even talk about live scope. One of my goals for 2023, I'm 13 minutes in, was to get better at live scope. I forgot to write that one down, and I did, guys. I got better at forward-facing sonar. As you guys have probably followed and known, I committed days and hours to it, okay? I'm talking committed fishing trips to using it, trying to get better at it. I could have caught fish doing this or this, but I wanted to get better at it. And then I went to the spoon. I wanted to figure out a bait I can use on that thing that other people are not. The Damiki rig was popular, of course. You hear other stuff, and there's still some techniques I've learned with it that I've caught fish, but not like expanded on it. But that spoon was one that was my technique of the year, and I'm still catching fish on it. And I kind of, someone the other day was like, dude, that's all you throw. And I'm like, no, it's not all I throw, but people will remember me by it, right? I mean, they are. Y'all guys know some anglers by what they throw, and I kind of get remembered by throwing that big old hunk of metal. So guys, if you like this style of video, let me know. Leave me in the comment your goals for 2024. Appreciate you, and hey, let's go have a good 2024 year.